Hello everyone, and welcome to week 2 of the insane competitive Pokemon Draft League, also known as the ICP. You'll have noticed that we did not play a week 1 or have a draft breakdown, and that is because we are picking up this team as a substitute coach from Mr. Bandito. He's no longer able to play for whatever reasons. Wish him the best, but that means that we get to try and give this team a redemption arc. We are picking up this team in the second week, as I previously mentioned. We are playing this week 2 game against the PokeProfessor, who is the commissioner of the league and who so graciously invited us in. Super nice guy, and he's even let us play the week 2 game we would have lost as a forfeit game to him. So we are playing him this week. And yeah, let's just go a quick overview of the team quickly, of what we have. This team consists of a Darkrai, which is my first time ever using it. Very cool mon. Always wanted to use it, so that's cool. We have Palafin, which is a guy I've called a fraud, but I've been using it in another league and it's been cool, so it's nice. I'm nice to see a bit of a familiar face on this team. It's also matched by another Pokemon we have on that team, which is a free Terra Superior. Another really nice fast Pokemon. We have Donphan as a very nice physical wall and a good ground type, good spinner, good rocker. Sylveon is another nice Spadeffel actually, and also gives us wish support while also being a very strong offensive Pokemon when it's needed. We have Metagross, which is another very cool Pokemon, can do a lot of things, can be screens, can be rocks, utility, offense, like weakness policy, offense, like choice band, has priority and bullet punch. Really cool mon, does a lot of things. Ogerpon gives us that nice 110 speed tear while also giving us the most consistent rock type offense move in the game, and also another grass type attack is always nice. It can do loads of things. Also gives us access to spikes, which is important. We have Dragalge, which is T-spiking, is our grounded poison, is our dragon, is a nice pivot, is super strong with that adaptability. And then finally we have our Rotom, which gives us a little bit of a ghost type, spin blocker. Electric type is always nice too. Can do a variety of things, mainly a utility mon. Is deceptively bulky as well, which is always nice. Can be like status spam with Hex or Volt Switch Pivot. Really cool mons. Those are our 9 Pokemon that we're going to be using. Unless we make some transactions, I have to think about it. But yeah, we are playing the PokeProfessor, commissioner of the league, super nice guy, but we need to beat him and get this team back on track. He is the coach of the DrunkenFist Decidueye, and his team consists of a Meowscarada, a Pecharunt, a Uxie, a Blastoise, a Klefki, a Chi-Yu, a Terra Breloom, a Walking Wake, and a Golem. So 2 Terra captains there. The Terra Uxie, which can be any type, and the Terra Breloom, which can be any type. Very threatening team, very scary for us to handle, but hopefully we should be able to do it. So let's get into what we are bringing. First of all, we have our Darkrai. We are running the Choice Scarf, which gives us speed control and means that we outspeed everything on his team. We have Dark Pulse, which hits his team pretty well, does really good damage and stuff like the Uxie and the Pecharunt. We have Focus Blast for the pre-mentioned Meowscarada, but also allows us to hit a few other things like the Chi-Yu, which could be a swap in, or potentially even like something like Golem, or like Meowscarada and Chi-Yu, the main 2, because I think those 2 potentially could be like AV or something. But yeah, those could be swap-ins. We have Psyshock here, allows us to hit things like that Breloom mainly, pre-Terra. And then we have Sludge Bomb, which just gives us a nice little neutral option. Into, not his fairy, because Klefki's a steel type, but yeah, the Meowscarada mainly. That's what this thing is mainly here for, just to deal with potentially a Choice Scarf Meowscarada on his side, but also just get that fast damage for us. Next up, we have Assault Vest Metagross. I think this is very important just because he has a very strong special offense presence from his team with stuff like the Walking Wake. That stuff too is very tough for us to deal with. Also, is a really nice swap into stuff like the Uxie if that thing turns out to be offensive with his Terra. Just generally does a good amount of damage. This thing's main swap in though is for Klefki. It's mainly here to swap into that Klefki, stop it from setting up screens in our face. We have both Psychic Fangs and Brick Break. We have Bullet Punch priority and Meteor Mash for damage, potentially Fish for some attack boost. We are Max Attack Adamant as well. The reason why we have Psychic Fangs and Brick Break is I do think that we could very commonly see him go for something like Reflect and then try and make a double into his Meow or Chi-Yu, mainly that Chi-Yu to come in, be immune to the Psychic Fangs and then be behind a Reflector or Light Screen and just threaten our team really, really badly, forcing Metagross out. And that's why we have the Brick Break. We can show something like Psychic Fangs into Petal early to break a screen, or just Psychic Fangs on the Klefki, and then surprise him with a Brick later on when he goes for a prediction into Chiyu or Meowscarada, and then we can KO the following Bullet Punch. We should be able to, if he's not bulky on either one. Next up, we have our Terra Ground Superior. We do have our Lumberry to just avoid something like a Spore from Breloom or something like that if we do Terastallize. We have Leaf Storm, Terra Blast, Taunt, and Glare, and we hit a lot of his team very, very well unless they're Scarfed, and we do a lot of damage. Terra Blast is for stuff like the Klefki and the Chiyu that might want to be swapping into our Leaf Storm. We have Taunt to be able to prevent setup from certain Pokemon, and Glare just to paralyze quite a few of his guys, just because, if I'm recalling correctly, and I do believe I am, he doesn't have a electric type, so that means that everything on his team will be able to be glared, because only electric types can block glare. Funny enough, you can actually paralyze ground types with glare, since I believe the way it works is ground types are only immune to the electric typing and not immune to paralysis, but electric types are actually immune to paralysis. I hope I'm correct on that one. Next up, we have Safety Goggles Sylveon. I believe we are Spadef on this, but this is our main swap into the Breloom, which I do think is coming. Obviously, we are immune to Spore with our Safety Goggles, which is the main reason we're running them. We have Hyper Voice, Wish, Baton Pass, Protect, very common. Just here can act as another Spadef wall for us. Next up, we have our Boot Stompfan. This just to help deal with hazards that might come from Meowscarada or Klefki or ones like that, and be able to rapid spin them away. We can also set up our own rocks for stuff like potential like Choice Scarf Chiyus, which could be problematic. And then we have Knockoff to get rid of items, and Earthquake for damage. And then finally, we have our Palafin. This should be always our lead. We are Special Palafin this week with Flip Turn, Boom Burst, Grass Knot, and Surf. This is a very, very fun set. We are, I believe, max special. We are very offensive on this. And the entire point of this is to be able to stop a Shell Smash Blastoise from obliterating us, because Shell Smash Blastoise could just win. That is why we have our Mirror Herb, and we are special because then we can always OHKO it with a Grass Knot after the +2 speed boost, and we have Surf to be able to do big damage to a lot of his Pokemon, just big neutral damage. Boom Burst just does so much damage to a lot of the Pokemon that resist Surf or Grass Knot, and then Flip Turn allows us early on to just be able to easily get our transformation off. So yeah, that is the team for week 1, and I'll see you lot all in the battle. Hello everyone, and welcome back. Well, I say welcome back, but welcome to week 2 of ICP. This is our first game in the ICP. We're picking up from Bandito, playing ThePokeProfessor. Let's see what we can do. He has the Terra Grass Uxie we know, and Terra Steel Breloom. It's very interesting there. Grass actually means that that thing checks my Serp super well with Terra Ground. Steel means that Serp can kind of beat the Breloom, which is nice. I was expecting Poison, but that works too. My lead, I think I want to lead. He does have the Blastoise, does have the Klefki, does have the Meow, does have the Petron, and yeah. Okay, so no Walking Wake. No Chiyu. Oh my god, I was certain that thing was coming as a Scarfer. So that's very interesting. But yeah, I think we should just lead Palafin, get it set up, and we'll see what happens. Maybe we see a Meow lead, maybe we see like a Stealth Rocking Uxie lead. All decent options. Definitely some scary guys. We are not faster than Uxie. Sailor Jerry is Uxie, so we do see the Uxie lead. Okay, good to know. Could just be rocks, could be something offensive, could be Encore, we don't know. We just want to swap out immediately. We could go Darkrai. Could go Sylveon. Could just go into our Assault Vest Metagross, which ain't bad. How much do we do with Metagross? Into Uxie. This is an offensive Uxie. We would do like 50. Max HP I'm more expecting. 40%-ish. Darkrai could just Sludge Bomb on it, but I'm little bit scared of what it can do. Do we pull the Metagross Bun this early? We could go here and Taunt. All decent options. Kinda wish I just led the Darkrai now. That's fine, we're just gonna go into Sylveon for now, I think. Grass does allow it to do a lot into my Donphan as well if this is rocks. We're just gonna see a U-turn turn 1, and we do see 6. How much is that? 26, I think, on the Sylveon. From Uxie. U-turn, probably not like setup Uxie then. We do see the Clef Key immediately. Okay. I think we'd rather Baton Pass on this. Uxie U-turn. Yeah, it just looks like it's 100% special. I really don't mind just Baton Passing. We could go into, depending on what we see, we can go Donphan or Metagross. Just gonna Baton Pass here. We're gonna see Screen. Okay, so we're gonna go Metagross here and click Brick Break. Or do we Psychic Fangs on the first one? Interesting decisions. This could just spike on us too, potentially, if our play will do a good chunk. I think I do just want to Brick Break the Screen away, though. I am very scared of Meowscarada, though. Pecharunt is also annoying swap. I'm going to Brick Break. As he just reflects. Okay, that's lovely. We're going to clear the screens and do a decent chunk there. We could Media Mash this time, potentially expecting Pecharunt. Just looking at this, we did just under 30% with a Brick Break. Doesn't look like he's Fizz-Def, probably Spadef. Which means Media Mash ain't a bad play here. Pecharunt coming in. How much do I fear that? We do a good chunk. I think I am just going to Psychic Fangs this time. No, I'm going to Media Mash. Let's Media Mash. He is going to withdraw into who? That is a really weird angle from the Klefki. That is swapping in and swapping out. Sailor Jerry, that was the lead. Okay. So we do get caught right there. Do get a decent amount. He's Helmet on the Uxie. Okay, good information. Very nice information there. How much did we do as well? He took about 40% on the dot with the Uxie. Expecting it to be utility then. 40%. Could be a roll from just max HP. Probably has some speed on it, so that's probably it. Could just go into Sylveon again. I don't know exactly what this wants to do. It's Terra Grass. Could Media Mash again. I do think it probably knocks, which is annoying. Don't really want to lose any item here. Do you have a Grass move? I want to go here and knock. Real bad. I'm just going to go Sylveon again. If he's Spore, he's Spore. He swaps. Okay. Into who? Sasori. Which is? Pecharunt. So he makes a good call. We are Spadef though. We could go for a slow Baton Pass. Malignant Chain's doing 30% to us. I kind of want to Protect and see what he wants to do. I think Protect to Scout isn't the worst play in the world. It's just if he is something really annoying that is scary. I think I go for a slow baton pass here. He's gonna gunk. Okay, so he's physical patch. Okay, that nearly killed me. And we're gonna get poisoned. Okay, that's real bad. Should have gone straight into Metagross. He puppeteers as well, which is rough. If we don't get this baton pass, we will die. And we are gonna hit ourselves. So Sylveon's gonna go down. That's really bad. Should have just gone Metagross. He is fully physical though. Good bring. That could very well be a roll from like offensive or non-offensive. He probably got a low roll on that as well, which is the thing. I kind of want to scare him with Darkrai. I think this is a solid position for Darkrai. Just what is coming in. Most probably Klefki, if I had to guess. I'm just gonna Dark Pulse here though. He could very well be Colbur Berry. He probably does eat this if he's max HP. He does withdraw into who? That was Klefki, right? Yeah, that's not bad at all. This is definitely Spadef for this. Ooh, takes a good chunk. Was that crit? No. Maybe he's just not defensive then. He probably expects the Metagross at this point. Do I stay in and click it again? If you're expecting Metagross, you might Meow's a big threat. That's evident to me. And I do want to glare on it. But I am just going to make the safe play and go Metagross. Should have done that the last time on the gunk shot. Over predictions. He spikes, that's fine. That's what Donphan's for. We're gonna Minion Mash first. He just reflects, that's fine. Do we get an attack boost? No. Break kills. But I'm going to Psychic Fangs because I think he's going to go Petulant more likely of the two. He just Steel Beams. Oh, to not allow me. That's actually really cool. That's super cool. Kind of wish I got the attack boost now because this is pretty free Meow and he has Reflect up. Should have just Bricked immediately. But that's really cool tech. Spikes, double screen, Steel Beam. Okay. It's not a 6-0. One positive. Spikes are going to be annoying though. So sorry, that is Pedge? Yeah. He's physical with Poltergeist, which means this is a tough spot. Makes me want to go Donphan. I'm going to go Donphan. He's definitely a light clay on the Klefki. I'm expecting a Poltergeist here. It is a Poltergeist. And it connects. Good damage. Do I want my rocks here? Rocks aren't as valuable with no Chi-Yu running around. I kind of just want to knock off whatever you're holding. Earthquake's nice. This is a tough spot. It's definitely offensive. We do a good chunk with Earthquake, but if he goes Meow, then I'm scared. He's under Reflect too, which is also annoying. I'm gonna knock off first. He just shot. Oh, he's mixed. Okay. Wow, this is a really cool set. It's gonna get a little bit. Don't be weakness policy. I think I just lost the game. Oh no, that is, yeah, this is a crazy good set. I don't see a way back in this now. Should have Earthquaked as well, because I would put it in Dark Pulse range. I'm gonna go into Darkrai. It's gonna reveal my Scarf though. Hopefully Shadow Balls actually. I'm gonna get hit by spikes, which is annoying. It is Shadow Ball, which is gonna hurt. 100%. Okay, not as bad as I expected though. We are just gonna Dark Pulse. We have to play this very safe. We are not going to lose to Petron on the spot, at least. It doesn't look like. It's a roll, actually, I think. Potentially a roll here. We do 78 to 93. It's definitely a roll in our favor, though. He's at 85, though, actually. No, maybe not. It's a 56.3 chance. That's if he's just max HP. He's gonna stay in. He probably eats this then. Oh no, we get the kill. Okay, that's beautiful. Another one down. He does still have Reflect. Important to note. Mighty Mouse is Breloom. We know this is Terra Steel. Looks he's low. Don't want to be Spored. He could be Mark Punch though. I'm gonna go Serp. I see Swords Dances. Yeah, that's rough. He might kill us just straight up. And he is Toxic Poison Heal. Okay. Do we predict it? He has no reason to Terra, right? Breloom at +2. He obliterates me with a big hit. Yeah, close combat should kill. I only do about 34%. Is Glaring better? You don't Terra in front of me. Okay, so you're not defensive. You're offensive, obviously. Do you CC? Facade! Ooh, I did not expect that. Facade Breloom, okay. Yeah, Facade is always a killer +2. If he's offensive. He's definitely Mark Punch. Is Boomburst kill from where I'm at? Mark Punch definitely hurts. He could very easily be Protect too. +2 Mark Punch actually only does, that's like 80. With faster, Boomburst is 67. I do think he's around that range. Just if I want to take this damage on Metagross instead. And Psychic Fang. Brick Break doesn't kill unless he Terras. He probably Terrastalizes here, right? If so, do I kill him with a Surf after Terra? Now is not time for my calc to mess up. Surf kills, but it's based on if he Terras. I think you do Terrastalize. I'm gonna call the Terra. I'm gonna make a read. He withdraws. Okay. Into who? Sailor Jerry. Who's Sailor Jerry? Is that Uxie? It is. Okay. You are Spadef. I'm just thinking to myself, that's dead. How do I find a way to win this game, right? I'm gonna make the Don fan swap. He probably just U-turns. Maybe I should have gone for a slow flip turn. He does learn that we are modest special. You pain split. You did get some health off me. I'm gonna spin, try and get rid of these spikes. You did not terrestrialize your Breloom, which means you can terrestrialize this. Your pain split, maybe potentially Stealth Rocks. You Psychic Noise, does that kill? It doesn't! Beautiful. Just barely doesn't kill. We are gonna die in your Rocky Helmet. Oh wait, does that not remove... Oh wait, he won't remove the rocks! Oh no! I forgot the interaction. That is saddening. Variety of things we could go into here. We're very close to losing to Meow, which scares me. I'm gonna go Metagross first. This thing should outspeed me, because I'm no investment. And I'm just going to Meteor Mash. He Pain Splits. Oh, that's, yeah, really good play. Doesn't get as much as I expected, actually, though. Can we get an attack boost off this? Ooh, we do a lot. No attack boost, though. I'm actually going to go for the Meteor Mash here. He Stealth Rocks, yeah, good play. Good play. He was the defensive set. Does look like we're gonna lose this, unless we can find like a miraculous way to win. No attack boost. That's what, we hit like 5 of them? We should have got an attack boost at some point. What's wrong with you, Metagross? That's a signature move. Wait, Lucario has it too, doesn't it? It used to be a signature move at least. There's Meow. I am just gonna bullet punch on you. Hey, some chip. He knockoffs, okay. Turns himself into a dark type. Does knock off my AV. And we're gonna go Darkrai. Because I don't trust that you're locked in. I think I'm gonna Dark Pulse, in all honesty. We're definitely faster. Into a Meowscarada. Let's say you're just a Boots pivot. Knockoff ain't killing. Dark Pulse is doing 30%. 30 to 36. Focus Blast is killing. No, you're pure Dark right now. Only Focus Blast is killing. I want to call the swap so badly, though. I think I have to make a read. Now. Can we get a flinch? Oh my god, that's a huge flinch. I am so sorry, Professor. That is huge. That is huge. That is a huge flinch. I knew it was a possibility, but I did not expect it. He Sucker Punches that kill? No, it doesn't. Okay. He hasn't gone... It has to be Shell Smash Blastoise, right? It has to be. Because what? Your defensive Uxie. Your defensive Klefki. There's Breloom. Your Mark Punch. There we go. And now I still lose to this. Yeah, this is game. He knows I'm special, though. Unless I get a mega crit on Broom Burst. I think you're completely out of range of me. No, but that's max HP, Breloom. Maybe. Maybe there's a chance. Maybe. He's thinking about his call. If you do Terrabolize. He didn't Terrabolize, and we kill! Maybe there's still a chance. Blastoise versus this, and we have Grass Knot. Wait, is this game? Do we have game? If it's offensive Blastoise, we two-shot it with Grass Knot. I'm clicking Grass Knot. I have no reason not to. We have Grass Knot specifically for this. Shout out to AP for the Grass Knot. That's about half. Dark Pulse. That's not doing anywhere near enough. I think we might have this. We're Mirror Herb. So if he does, we get the roll. Oh my god, we won. I was certain that game was over. GG's, man, Professor. Shout out to him. He didn't have to let us replay this game. And he's the admin of the league. It's his league. He's such a nice guy. So thankful for the invite from him. GG's to him. Great game. We do actually go to 1-1 now. I don't think I mentioned it. I probably should have. I probably mentioned it in the team builder. But we did come and win this team to a 1 loss in week 1. So we do take up a 1-1. I do believe we go to 1-1 with -3 diff. But it's a start, hopefully, of a comeback. But yeah, GG's to Professor. Great game. Loads of different things that happened. Super close. And I'll see you lot all next week for week 3. Bye-bye.